All right. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Joe Parker with
McCosker,
and we are out on a broker tour, a nice bluebird day here in Santa Barbara, so might just have to wear the shades. It's a shades kind of day.
You gotta wear shades.
Yes. So you've landed on a Santa Barbara property tour page here. A lot of you know exactly where you're at and you're happy to be here. We're happy to have you. But for those of you who are coming across this for the first time, we take you on a drive through Santa Barbara, this beautiful community that we're in right now. We're up on the upper Estateat Street area of town, heading towards the Upper East Side.
Upper East Side, here we go.
Over by the Mission.
Yeah.
And we are going to be taking you on a drive through town. We're going to go explore 3 properties in Santa Barbara, starting with kind of an entry-level place, a small little 2-bedroom. Entry-level in a nice neighborhood in Santa Barbara can be up to $1.5 million for a single-family home.
1.595. So that was, I was just going to say, is
1.6.
It's hard to believe, and it seems comical to say, entry-level starter house.
We get it.
$1.6 million.
Yeah.
You're like, what? Really?
Well, with that said, this is a nice neighborhood, and you could get
That is true. You could go lower.
Maybe like
1.2.
This is like a B plus, I would give it, neighborhood maybe. And you could go to a C neighborhood or maybe a C minus. And if you want to learn more about how we grade neighborhoods,
I want to grade things like that
no,
anymore.
I'll definitely grade them.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, we can grade now. We can grade.
We can?
It's okay.
Grades are,
it's okay.
Grades are, okay.
And yeah, so I have some insights on some of these neighborhoods that I could share with you. And one of the things that this channel really helps people with is getting to learn this community, getting to learn this town and the neighborhoods and the houses. And that's why we're making them, to share it with you. And so be sure to subscribe, because you're going to learn a ton from this channel. And also
give it a thumbs up.
Give it a thumbs up. And this is going to be a way for you to learn and also create a relationship with somebody that could really help dial in your personal situation. So when you give us a call to talk about, you know, what you're looking for in life, what kind of properties you want, what kind of lifestyle you want to live, what kind of budget, timing, all these things, even if it's 2 or 3 years from now, we could start working and strategizing. And so that's really helpful for a lot of people who have found us on this channel.
A little construction. Keep going. Yep, he wants you to move.
And reached out to us and connected and found their dream homes. You know, that's why we're making these, not only because we're having a ton of fun, but it's just a really great way to meet new people and share this community and add value to their real estate search.
And I will note, people have reached out to me for financing outside of Santa Barbara, which is great.
Oh, nice.
I do.
What areas?
Up north in the Pacific Northwest, down south in Ventura County, and then some right here in town as well.
Okay.
So it's been great.
Nice.
So, you know, I love it. Thanks for reaching out. Continue to do so.
That's right. I'm on
Love
the real estate sales side of things, and Brahmi is on the mortgage
lending
side of things. So you want to
real
purchase,
quick though, let's get into
refi, home equity line,
whatever you want to do, financing wise, give me a call.
Your lawn mowed, you know, maybe Brahmi will come over and do that.
I probably won't.
Okay.
In fact, I guarantee you I won't. But but I could give you the name of a very good landscaper.
And look at this guy right here. He'd probably mow it.
Well, he's busy right now, so I don't think he will. Okay, here we go. 512 East Islay Street. As said, it was listed for just shy of $1.6 million. It is 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 856 square feet, built in 1960. And it does look like it's well tuned up. Upper East Side vintage cottage, timeless charm with garden sanctuary. Step back in time with this enchanting 1916 built cottage tucked away on a picturesque tree-lined street in Santa Barbara, sought-after Upper East Side neighborhood, offering 2 bedrooms and 1 bath on the main level and a finished room, half bath, and laundry area on the lower level. Did I miss that? I did. My bad. There's a half bath.
Okay.
Which that's killer. That's bigger than just your 2-1 that I was mentioning earlier. This home is filled with vintage character and cozy charm. Inside, enjoy sunlit living spaces and original hardwood floors, classic windows, and period details throughout. Classic windows, they're actually really cool because they're generally, you know, they're a thicker, they almost have like a waviness to them because I believe they have lead in them, if I'm not mistaken. No lead concern unless you sand them. That would be weird.
Eat them.
Yeah, well, don't eat them either. But they are, even though they're not double pane, they're not going to really help with the, you know, keeping cold air in or hot they're not horrible in my opinion, and it's tough to want to replace them because they do add so much charm.
Oh, road closed. Detour.
Just go.
How are we supposed to get to this listing?
What? We're breaking the rules. There's the open house right there.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, this is a closed road open house. So, real quick about this neighbor, and thank you for the window lesson. Brahmi's big on window lessons. He also told us about Milgard doing, but anyways, this cool. area here, let's focus on the neighborhood real quick because
really cool.
We're climbing. So, would you consider this Lower Riviera or Upper East Side?
I'd say Upper East Side, Lower Riviera. It's a little bit of both.
See how I stumped him? See, this is an interesting thing about this. I would kind of call it Lower Riv because we're climbing and we've elevated, but we're on this cusp where these two neighborhoods meet and it's like on the border.
Yeah.
All right, I think I can park right here. I love what I'm seeing here. We've got some vines and fruit and all kinds of stuff.
Super cute. I see some views right out. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's going to be very compact.
Yeah, but that's it.
But that's
easy
what you're
living.
Yeah,
easy living. Easy to clean. You could clean quickly and get out for your weekend. All right, here's our street view. Really great job with the landscaping here because it's not like super manicured, but fully lush and full of all kinds of interesting, fun plants, including what looks like some kind of like maybe redwood or cypress. All right. Little craftsman cottage, shingles on the side. Almost looks like grapes growing on the wall there. Drainage here in the driveway. Detached little carriage garage. Got the diamondria here on the driveway to get the hardscape softened up a little. Okay, front yard. There's some grapes right there on the vine. Fruit trees. Beautiful little statue of Jesus there. And then look at this palm tree. That's cool. More of the garden. Lots of fruit trees out here. And roses. More diamondria. And then I love the sandstone steps and this little patio. Oh, guava, fig, avocado, citrus. Wow. All right, let's go into the house now. Nice little exterior tour. Yeah, this is feeling definitely worth it right now. I love all this outdoor space. All right, here we are in our front door.
Below, there's a little mini room and then a half bath and a laundry.
Look at that brick fireplace, old oak flooring.
Oh, outside. There's no internal stairs, but there's a really pretty walkway down and around through the garden. Thanks.
It does have that wavy
You
glass.
guys can make videos of each other.
Yeah.
Challenge video.
Let's tag each other.
Make sure you keep that one in the YouTube.
For sure, I will.
Filming videos.
Yeah. Okay, here's our kitchen. Nice little nook there where I could see a built-in booth in here would be really nice. Look at this cool little shifting. You can't really make it out in the video maybe, but the angles of that doorway are pretty cool. All right, here we go. Got the wood butcher block on the countertops. It does have that old original window, so you see the wavy glass in there. Really charming. They had the picture rail up top on the crown molding. Nice old school feature. More of that kind of 2-inch oak plank, reminiscent of the homes of that era. Really nice when that wood is still in good shape and you could refinish it and keep using it. It's so charming. They just don't make wood floors like that anymore. Look at this cute little bathroom with windows on either side looking out to the yard. Wallpaper. This is where the view would be. You got pretty much roofs blocking you, although right over there I could see an outline of the islands, but not really worth zooming in on because it's hazy. But on a clear day, when there wasn't haze, you'd be able to see some outline of an island. Very much a peak. Okay, there's a closet. All right, now there was one little space below. Let me go find real quick here. Some sirens off in the distance down in the city. We're just above town by about a mile. So you could walk.
You can definitely walk.
For sure walking. Okay. Okay, look at this little studio. Looks like they finished off some
might be a stretch, but
basement area here. I mean,
but it is usable space.
it is very usable.
Yeah.
Have someone hang out in here.
Guest room.
Yeah. Love the gardens. Okay. Not a bad first start. We're going to slowly climb and see some gradually more expensive homes, but nothing too major. This one was good. Good way to start. I really like this yard. All right, everyone. This is what it looks like.
Driving out.
Be on a road that you're not supposed to be on in Santa Barbara. Oh, I should fix the angle.
It's really is a cool private little street.
Yeah.
I love it.
You're not going to get anybody on this road unless they have to go to one of those homes.
Not likely, although there is a cut through to the next road up, but you know,
Might get a little action.
a little bit. I thought that property was really cool. It is very small house, really nice location. The yard was immaculate, super cool yard.
It had a ton of features, but it
Very
wasn't
unique.
all like sterile and like really manicured perfectly, but it was still like perfect.
Well, it was sort of
Organically
manicured.
Yeah, it was, but it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? It was
has
an
a great
organic
variety.
manicure.
It has a really nice variety to it. You know, it wasn't your standard, here's a couple, sage plant, here's some grass. It's
Right. There's our box hedges.
it was very unique, but also felt very, very private. Very usable for how little outdoor space, very usable outdoor space.
Yep. That bonus space below is nice. And an interesting story, those owners have been working, and I've heard this happens to some people, not always, but I think I know why, but had been working on plans to expand it for like 6 years, and it was taking so long that they just lost interest and decided to move out of the area and go up north.
Why do you think why?
Well, so this happens a lot with people because there's a ton, when you're trying to get permits through the city, let's say, there's always a lot of back and forth. And if you're not super responsive to the back and forth, let's say you submit something and they have some feedback or they want to change. If you don't just immediately jump on that, react and get it to them, you kind of get pushed back in this, okay, we'll review what you did in 2 or 3 months from now. Okay, thanks for changing. Now we want you to do this. And then that system happens again.
Right.
And people get busy and, architects or builders aren't following up quickly, and so that just happens. Next thing
Well,
you
it
know,
also
you're
gets
6 years in.
expensive, right? Like if you're constantly having to go back to
Revisions,
your architect or your designer, whoever's helping you with your plans, if you have someone, that can just get really expensive. Do you want to park down here or do you want to go up?
I'm going to go up a little bit, but I'm stalling because we're going by the Rose Gardens and the Mission. We're on one of the most iconic streets in Santa Barbara, Plaza Rubio. This street here fronts the Rose Garden and looks at the Mission.
Yep.
It's lined with these signature Santa Barbara Spanish homes, which basically were the model of the whole community after the earthquake in 1925. They redesigned this area to be a Spanish community. So the architectural guidelines were geared towards creating Spanish homes. And it was really modeled after Plaza Rubio. That was one of the ones that they wanted to say, hey, let's make the whole city like that street.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's apparent.
And so we're going to get into...
Let's pull up more. Let's get away from these.
Let's do it. We're going to get into this one here that is going to have a view of the Rose Gardens, easy access to it, a prime little spot, and there's some interesting details that we have, and Brahmi will share with you real quick before we go in.
I was so intrigued with everything. It's a 3-bedroom, 2 full bath, 1 half bath. It's 2,058 square feet. It is listed for $3.85 million. Historic Plaza Rubio at the Old Mission Rose Gardens, as Joe has just told us.
What about the sales history? You don't worry about reading all that.
Okay. This last sold in October of 2023 for $3.5 million. It had been listed for $2.75. So this was still in that COVID
frothy
craziness.
market.
It was a little bit more towards the end, but it was still happening. That's 758,000 over list price. That's not chump change.
No.
You know, I mean, that's what, 25% over
Yep.
list price. I mean,
They've
that's
been
huge.
here for 2 years, so they're trying to get out now. And
At 3.85, that is going to get you out barely over your buy-in, and depending on how much money you put in.
right,
Using, I just used like a 6%.
right.
Sales side where commissions and closing costs and everything else, and that maybe gave you about $100,000 over, if that.
Huh. Well, being how rare these homes are, it probably still has potential to get some excitement in the market. But what I've seen is properties like this that sold in the frothy market that are going to sell again now are tending to sell for less than what they sold for in the froth.
It's been.
So this one will be an
It is a
interesting
really
one.
cool.
All right, we had a call come in, so cut off that introduction of this property a little early, but I think you get the gist. And to give you the street view, it's almost kind of like a cul-de-sac. You know, people don't really come up here, but that right over there is the Rose Gardens. You can see, and this is a perfect time of year to go visit the Rose Gardens. Look at how blooming they are. I love walking through here. And this big grassy lawn is a real popular place for picnicking, parties, all that kind of stuff, taking the dog, throwing a frisbee. So here we are, 520 Plaza Rubio, about 3.8.
And then my company kind of started picking up.
Go ahead and
Yeah, well, because you know what, it's kind of virtual.
nice little curved staircase. I like the low-rise steps too. Nice and gentle. Okay, they got a parquet wood on the floor here at the entry, and then it goes into traditional wood slats. Look at this great open beam ceiling, real romantic, charming. What you would expect by the Mission. Nice big wood fireplace, built-ins. Look at that. I love the size of that fireplace. Then I'm gonna go right out here to this patio first for you guys, because outdoor living space is really probably most important in a Santa Barbara home, in my opinion. And I think most people would share that opinion who are attracted to Santa Barbara, because you do pay a premium for the weather. And so your outdoor spaces are where you're gonna be enjoying that weather, getting dividends on that premium you're paying to live here. Recently voted, I think, the number 3 best weather location, best weather in the States. I think San Diego might have been one, but I don't know, I'd debate that. San Diego is pretty awesome, but it's crowded. And you get a ton of influx in the summertime from the desert. We don't. All right.
Oh yeah, it's busy. I'll be open Saturday and Sunday too.
All right, gonna buzz through here into the dining room.
I think it's,
Then this dining room
Feels too good to be true.
flows into the kitchen.
Everyone be doing this.
To kind of figure out doing that kind of system.
But maybe. So check back in.
Look at this great
If
stove.
I'm retired.
Take that in.
If you don't see me working.
Either it's beautifully restored or it's new to look like it's old.
But it's like
And then there's
a
also
little
this
scary.
Great
Oh
little
my God, if Chad were to talk to you.
breakfast nook area there. Really nice, really nice.
No, we can go down together. Yeah, right.
Sorry for all the background noise. Sometimes when you're on caravan tour, you just get a lot of chit chat going on all around you, especially in a popular house. Nice little office here. It's got built-ins. Nice little window, adding some natural light. Powder room. Okay. What's this pantry here? Oh, laundry. Love that stove. Backyard. Ooh, nice. Another beautiful yard. This one is going to attract the butterflies. It's like they designed it for butterflies. Maybe we'll hear the mission bells. That's another beautiful thing about this neighborhood. Is that you got the mission bells going off in the distance, reminding you where you're at. Great walkability. You know, maybe about a mile into town. Relatively flat. Oh, I love how this yard keeps revealing itself. I thought we had seen it all, but there's a few more trails. You know how we do it on this channel. We're gonna explore all the yard. Okay, we got an untapped area up here. This is, what would you do with this area? Looks like you could trim away the trees and create a nice flat area that would be awesome maybe for a jacuzzi or a little lounge. Put some chairs out there, do some sunbathing. Pomegranate tree right here I'm going by, that looks nice.
Did you go to the price opinion?
Yeah, you know.
What's up, buddy?
Get in the way of the video.
Yeah, you already did. It's all right.
Hey.
Hi. All right, here we go. Yeah. It's tough to find some empty rooms in this one, but I found one. This looks like a primary bedroom possibly with this bathroom, but it's a hall bath, so it's maybe not the primary. I know back in the day they didn't quite do primaries like we do now. So this home may not have one. Look at that pink tile, it's in such great shape. You could tell it's pretty original. And then what is this? Oh, look at that, for your toothbrush or something. Interesting. Okay, built-ins. Closet. Okay, another small little bedroom. It's got a slider out to the patio, that's nice. Little closet. All right, and then this is the primary bedroom. Lots of lights, or I should say lots of natural light coming in through all these windows and the French doors. You've got a good amount of space, almost twice as big as the other bedrooms. Definitely that second one I filmed. Okay, this bathroom here, maybe not original, possibly added on at some point to create this primary suite. A little walk-in shower and some extra closet space here. Okay, Brahmi, your future is so bright.
I gotta wear shades, baby. Come
That's
on.
it. Let's
Look at
do
these
it.
are really cool houses right up here, right up the street.
This is the end of Plaza Rubio, the most kind of one of the most iconic streets in Santa Barbara,
Very cool.
and you're seeing it right here.
Nice view. I thought the house was really cool. And murdered out Beamer. Woo! Really cool. That patio is gorgeous right there. What else?
Killer butterfly garden in the back.
Backyard was cool. There's actually an upper terrace that is waiting for
What?
more use.
You like what?
Well, there was a big like ficus over to the south side of the property, right up there. If you trim that thing up, like there's going to be magical views off of that top. There's an old patio, so I think someone at some point did. It doesn't seem like this owner really utilized it that way.
Yeah, they let it kind of go.
Yeah, they let it
Nature's
go.
taking it back, but
But
you
you-
could clear it out.
That whole top part right there was just waiting to be, dialed in.
Oh,
Jesus.
damn. We just got hit.
What the?
All right, everybody. We're back. Everyone's safe, so don't worry. No one got hurt.
It was exciting.
But, geez, I mean,
The Tesla.
the
is
Tesla
jacked
got
up.
hurt.
It's jacked up. the
We're gonna have to
back
do some repair.
driver's side. You're going to have to video that and show it so everyone
Yeah.
can see the damage.
When we get out, the next house we're going to is weird. I looked on the map right here. It's straight up from where we are right now, up on Tunnel Road. Like if you just, as the crow flies, just went straight maybe a mile up into the mountains.
Yeah, it's super cool.
That's where we're going next. But, we just had, you film driving enough, something's going to get caught, and we caught.
Joe driving
A
enough,
rear
something's
ending.
going to happen.
Yeah, seriously. I'm just so grateful it wasn't my fault. But I am bummed.
I feel bad I'm bummed on your car, number one.
Well, I just don't want the hassle.
It's the hassle. It's a huge hassle for you, and I'm bummed for the guy working.
Yeah,
it's like
he was a nice guy.
like,
He said a
guy.
bug flew on him. I imagine maybe a bee flew on him, and he freaked out and went bam and hit me. But
Yeah,
I don't
it
know
was
if that's
just-
exactly what happened.
Oh, who knows? It was a bummer all the way around. Luckily, no one's really hurt. It will be a hassle. The Tesla's got a boo boo.
Got a boo boo. Definitely a little jacked back there. A little bit jacked.
I don't mean to be laughing
Might
so
need a
hard.
new
It's
bummer.
not nice, Brahmi. Stop it.
Yes.
Okay.
Dump it.
Yeah, but this is a cool zone. We're going to go straight up Tunnel Road.
But the show must go on, right?
The show is going on.
We're pros here.
And we
You
get
can-
the
you can rear
gorgeous
end us,
view.
T-bone us. It don't matter. We're gonna keep filming for you guys.
Oh, wait. Listen.
Let's get that.
Well, yes,
Moment of
you have to
silence.
stop talking.
I'm going.
Don't crash.
Nice. They got the little coffee bus up there. If you want to go to the Mission and get a coffee. That there.
Gorgeous day.
That there, right
Gorgeous
there.
day.
All right, let's get these windows back
Okay,
up.
back up.
All right, we're heading through Mission
People love
Canyon.
it. People love going and hanging out. We did as well, hanging out on the lawn, on the Rose Garden lawn, Mission lawn, whatever you want to call it. Fiesta is next week. I won't be here next week, just so you know.
No Brahmi.
We're out of town. But
All the Brahmi fans, you could take a break next week.
But they kick off the first day of Fiesta. Well, not really the first day, but the Wednesday, the main kickoff day, is the dancing on the courthouse, steps, or what would you call it? Do you know it?
Well, don't they do it at the
Fiesta
Mission?
Pequeña?
Yeah.
At the Mission.
Yeah, it's at the
But
Mission.
you hang on the Rose Garden lawn,
Right.
and watch it.
Yeah.
And it's a great time. We used to do it when our kids were little. We would go up there and have a really fun time, and it's a blast. I highly recommend it.
It's a big deal. There's a lot of families whose kids get really into this dancing. It's like flamenco dancing or something, and major costumes, big routines, shows all over town. That's
not
the
flamenco dancing.
It's not flamenco.
No.
That's the culmination of it. Those are the main ones, the ones that win. Best dancers on that stage. But super fun event coming up here, Santa Barbara. One of their biggest celebrations. That and summer solstice.
And a lot of people say fiestas, and
Fiestas. There's parties everywhere.
well,
There's
there
multiple
are,
parties.
but I don't know. I always just grew up calling it fiesta.
Me too.
Like fiesta, it was
Fiesta.
It was the week of fiesta.
Fiestas.
The Mercado down at De La Guerra was a favorite. Fun food, decent prices, generally some beer gardens
You
around
remember-
there, music.
back in the day, they would serve a half of avocado with like fresh salsa in it.
Or, well,
What
no,
happened
with
to that?
shrimp. With
Well,
little baby bay
I
shrimp.
think that's one way you could order it, but I remember it without shrimp.
Just with
salsa.
salsa?
Yeah.
Super good. I don't know.
And you just
Whoever's-
squeeze it out like, that makes a natural bowl.
Whoever's on the committees, bring it back.
man.
Bring it back. It was
Half
a hit.
avocado
it was a
with
hit.
salsa all day.
So this is we're driving up Mission Canyon right now.
Towards the botanical gardens.
Towards the Botanical Gardens. We haven't come up here in a while.
No. I've been staying away from Mission Canyon a little. Cause
Why?
We just had all these great neighborhoods to highlight, but since we were doing this one up here, kind of Lower Riviera, Upper East Side, and then we'll go straight above it and see what the neighborhood looks like if you're flying as the crow.
This is one of my wife's favorite areas up here. Botanic Garden to the right. Tunnel Road, which will dead in at a trailhead, at Tunnel Trailhead, which you can go and take to get to Inspiration Falls, to go to Inspiration Point, Seven Falls, Tunnel Trail to the connectors. It's a big artery for the hiking trail systems.
Have you ever hiked that rock ridge right
To
there?
La Cumbre Peak?
Yeah.
I have not, but I am due. I need to do it because I have friends who do it every
I want to try that.
Thanksgiving
I've
morning.
never done it either. And it's a lot of bouldering. It's intense, I hear.
Really?
Yeah. Like you got that ridge, like you hike that rock ridge and they're like you're bouldering and climbing.
I think you essentially go up Seven Falls and then jump on to that rock ridge and start going all the way up, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds fun. But you gotta
And
be
when
in
you
shape.
get to it, you're actually not at like East Camino Cielo. There's another little saddle and then it goes up higher to the peak of Camino Cielo Road right there. You're sort of away from it.
We're getting way up there. I'm already feeling like my ears are starting to pop.
They are a little bit. So now you're going to see some of these cars that are on the side of the road. This is where you can park to go and access the trail.
Park there, start walking.
Yep, you start walking. We should just drive all the way to the trailhead because I think the house, it's right
So you're
here.
parking there and you're going to urban hike up this road to get to the trailhead.
And there's also more parking if you keep going on this road. We're not very far from it, honestly.
We might hit it, but first things first, we're staying focused on the game plan of touring this house.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is a 2000 built, I think. You got a little bit of stats on there? You don't have to do the whole thing, but a little something. I like the looks of this. It's got that.
4 bedroom, 4 bath, 4 full baths, no half baths. 3,300 square feet. Good size lot, like almost a half acre.
Okay.
Listed for just under $3 million.
Okay.
Elegance amidst natural beauty, Mission Canyon, featuring this custom residence by renowned architect James Gray Lacombe, offers refined living in breathtaking setting.
This is interesting. They had it for rent in
2022 for $11,000.
11 grand.
Soaring 27-foot cathedral ceilings and solid white oak hardwood floors set the
ADU.
stage.
It looks like above the garage. All right.
Does it say ADU? No.
It doesn't. It kind of looks like something's above the garage. We'll go.
That might be an entrance into the house because it is 2-story.
Okay. Well, let's go find out.
Let's do it.
People. Okay, before we show you the house, this is
This is real damage.
this is what we got.
Ooh, this panel's getting off.
Yeah.
Maybe this one. That one might be able to buff out.
Dang. All right, that's what we're looking at. Okay. If you want to send some love my way, please do. I haven't been rear-ended in a while. All right, here's the street view on this. Cute little country lane off of Tunnel. This is what your neighbor across the street looks like. Classic, kind of a colonial looking design with those pillars out front. 2-car garage, brick pavers, wrap around. That looks nice. We'll go back there and explore. I like how this deck extends all the way around the home. Really kind of a fun feature. And then look at, we got some, looks like barbecue area up there. We'll go explore, but let's go to the house first. Ooh, look at that. All right, 27-foot ceilings up above. This kind of grand entrance with staircase that you go underneath that landing into this room here. Wow, that is just intensely tall. Look at that fireplace. A commanding feature for sure. And then these big 10-foot doors open up to bring in that view of the channel out there. You can see the ocean and islands popping up, getting through that haze. Even a clear day will produce a little haze sometimes in the channel. Go back towards the front door and come over here to the kitchen. Sorry, I didn't mean to chase you. Okay, here we go. Almost got that PJ Milligan, it was a local company doing kitchens, vibe with that cabinetry. Granite on the countertops, Sub-Zero at the black appliances. So it kind of has that year 2000 vibe, I'd say, but very good condition. Minimally lived in maybe. Big old pantry. This island's interesting. It's like a nice little eat-in area, and then the breakfast zone here. Lots of windows looking up out to the mountains. All right, dining room. I like the buffet, more of the cabinets that we saw in the kitchen. And looking into the kitchen there through the pocket doors that are opened and into the wall. One of our downstairs bedrooms. Access to the outside. This one doesn't have a closet, so maybe it's considered a den or an office on the floor plan. Across the way, laundry room. I think Brahmi's looking to get into the garage. There's a bathroom. Slate tile on the floor. Carpeting up here as we get to the upper level. Looks like we're going to have a couple guest rooms with a hallway bathroom. Nice ceiling. Berber carpet. The volume's really great in here. You got some ocean views from up here as well. There's our bathroom, dual sinks. I like this one's a little lighter and brighter with the finishes. Basic tiled shower. Another room here, kind of a mirror image of that other one. Here's the view.
It is totally separate.
Yeah, that's a nice little peek of the ocean from this room. And then look how grand, again, this is. All right, now the primary. That's got a nice set of windows there. Lots of light, lots of trees to look at. Whoa, the mountain views there are incredible. Now this is a nice big bathroom. Big soaking tub, glass enclosed shower, jets for the tub, dual vanities, water closet. Looks like we're walking by a closet there and a closet there. And then look at the mountain views from in here. All right, let's go find the outside. All right, back downstairs, out the main doors to the patio, backyard area. This is nice. So you got your fire pit section here. There's our views underneath the oak. Love those filtered through all the different trees. Nice little lawn area. If you got a dog, you can take care of business there. And then flagstone patio here. That was some DG. Another little zone up here under the shade. Great hardscape. Big boulders. Always, you can see all those rocks up on the mountains there. There's rocks all over this area. It's a warm area town. Talk about our microclimates. This is going to be one of the warmer areas in Santa Barbara. So if you're the type of person that loves that heat, these are the areas you want to consider compared to like the Mesa. It could be 15 degrees hotter up here on any given day, especially if the Mesa's fogged in. All right, so there was one more thing to see. Above the garage was a separate unit. Speaking of above the garage, let's see the garage. Nice, deep, clean. Oh, I went the wrong way.
Come on up here, man.
I'm gonna.
Come on in. Here's my studio.
All right.
Full ADU.
Oh,
It wasn't in the listing.
interesting. Okay, this
Your
is
neck looks stiff. Did you get whiplash?
proper. No, my neck feels good. This is
Ocean view.
okay. It's a nice little bonus space. As promised by Brahmi, it does have an ocean view. That's kind of fast. And then there was a bathroom up here, so. Okay. It's a nice little space. Good to have a guest unit. All right. After you. Okay, looks good. Okay, everybody, rolling off the hill. We're basically straight above the Mission. This is what it looks like if you were to fly above the Mission about a mile. What do you think, Brahmi?
Love the area. It's tricky. It's tricky building up here. It's tricky a little bit living up here with the fire hazard insurance side of it. That house was really cool. Had great views. Tree view as well. Like from every level, you sort of feel like you're almost living in the trees. Nice little studio. It definitely needed updating. It was built in 2000.
Yeah.
So you could tell.
Yeah.
You could tell it's 25 years old.
Yeah. Which
You know.
everything was still in really good shape.
Really good condition, yes,
It's hard to
agreed.
remodel that because the stuff's good quality stuff still.
Yeah,
But it's just
I think you could
dated.
just do a couple things. Like almost back then, like having that oak cabinets in the kitchen and whatnot,
Yeah.
like the oak finish, stained. It was really sought after and people
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
And it's almost sacrilegious if you're a wood lover like I am, but
You gotta paint it?
paint it.
Dang.
Like literally paint it and then put new hardware on it,
Yeah.
and it changed the entire kitchen.
Yeah.
Like that kitchen would open up being white or some kind of a great
I think that
off-white.
cabinetry's ready to have a different life,
I do too.
A life as white cabinetry probably is what it's looking for.
100%. So that is one way if you're dealing with that in a new house you've bought that it makes a big difference.
Yep.
And then obviously getting rid of the carpet, although I do like that type of carpet where it's that
Berber.
that Berber. It's
Yeah.
it's hardy. I think you would just do some painting and then rework some of the finishes and you'd be pretty set in there. So not too much. What do you think?
Yeah, I loved all the little outdoor spaces. You had some with
Really
sun,
cool.
Some with shade, some with DG, some
Yeah, a
with
bunch of little
flagstone.
terraces, little zones.
The cooking area up there was real nice.
Put a killer jacuzzi in.
That needs that. And the mountain views from the primary were stellar.
Stunning.
Yeah, so nice.
Well, it was mountain and ocean. Like you had both.
Yeah.
And there was, I don't know what kind of tree that was.
In the backyard with all the shade.
The big one.
Yeah, what was that?
I would say if you trim that out a lot,
Willow?
maybe, but trim a lot of the lower stuff, your view, you would really open up some view with that. And try to keep the top canopy for the shade because the shade was beautiful in the backyard, like really nice in the house. So
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, I
You'd see
dug
like
it.
at that price, an ADU, a nice house, ocean views, and that's a lot for.
If you were down, like if you were over on like Eucalyptus Hill,
Yeah.
or if you were on the Riviera or somewhere else and had that same makeup, I think you're $1 million higher.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah.
Compared to some
It
of the
could-
stuff we saw at $4 million that
Yeah.
needed work, I mean,
Definitely could. In some neighborhoods, you could
with
definitely get up there.
ADU,
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you? Maybe I'm wrong.
No,
but
I think it would depend on the neighborhood that you planted that house in. I
Right.
think there's some prime ones where you could definitely go like $1 million more, same exact setup, just in a different location. And then maybe as low as maybe a couple 100,000 more in some different areas.
Right.
Anywhere
Sure.
in
Okay.
between.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I love the area. It's just I don't know if I'd really want to live up there because it's a bit of time. Like it takes you 15 minutes just to get to the freeway from up there.
Yeah.
It's a little isolating.
I've been kind of going slow, but now we're just barely down to Foothill Highway right now.
Yeah, but that's not a good example. Like if you were driving normal, we would have been here 3 minutes ago.
True.
Yeah.
True.
And then Foothill 192 here is a great artery and you can jump to a lot of areas. So I use it almost daily. So I don't, cool zone.
Yeah.
If you want that mountain, foothill
Warm.
spot, that is, and quick access to some great hiking.
Yeah. You'd be out your
all
front
time.
door and world-class hiking and forest.
Mountain biking,
trails.
whatever you like or into. If that's your gig,
Oh, no, I shouldn't have gone straight. There's construction up here.
you're all right. It's just this one little flag zone. But exciting day.
It's an exciting day, man. First
Joe,
time I got
you
rear
missed
ended
it.
on camera.
Joe slapped himself to get himself ready for this. I think he set a tone. And it was so loud, I was like, whoa, dude, that's going to leave a mark. It's still a little red. But is he going to let you go?
Yes. Thank you. You're a legend.
And we got hit by a truck.
Yeah. It was a work truck, too.
The Tesla is injured, as you saw. I don't know. Exciting day. Exciting day.
Yeah. So thanks. If you made it this far, give us a like and subscribe because we're working hard for you here.
And send us some comments.
But we're having a great time.
Yeah, we're having fun.
Yeah. So make it a great one. I appreciate y'all watching. I'm Joe Parker signing off along with.
I'm Brommy Croc.
Yeah, Brommy Croc. All right, everybody. Peace
Have
out.
a great one. Bye.
Hey, buy me something first.
I'm taping it. Ah!